roll around one more time, 20 laps the journey. Come on, Brisbane, show your appreciation. Put your hands in the air and make some noise for the Queensland Sprint Car title, preliminary final. Come on, grandstand, from those seats. Up there in turns 1 and 2, make some noise. Lights are out. We go green next time, Brian. 20 laps the journey. Preliminary final. What a front row. This is going to be gloves off. It'll be an absolute slugfest as we go green. Archerfield gets the jump down into 1 and 2. McHugh just settling the NQ7 down. He takes Morosky with him. Cracksman right up on the top side, rips the lip, 3 wide in the middle of the racetrack. McHugh and Archerfield side by side out of 2. Archerfield goes to the top side, switches back to the bottom and he'll lead across the stripe. McHugh, Cracksman, Morosky, G, Tipman, Butler, Callum Walker, Dave Fanning and Aaron Kelly, the top 10. Archerfield doing a sensational job in front of McHugh. McHugh just sort of hanging around, having a look at what's got in front of him. Archerfield, as usual, right on the top of the boards. Brett Cracksman starting to come into this as well. Archerfield, McHugh, Cracksman, and Morosky starting to rail the top side of the racetrack, Trev.
They've been working the top side. Archerfield's quite content to stay up there. McHugh's decided that if he's going to take the fight to the 17, that's where he needs to be. Cracksman made some burn early on McHugh, but it's now dropped back and settled into 3rd. Morosky, G, Tipman, they're all up the top side of the racetrack. Butler's decided to follow suit back further as he gets around Callum Walker. But meanwhile, out in front, Archerfield and McHugh. Archerfield got the jump on the way into turn 1 and he was never going to surrender that lead. Paul Rooks, the back marker that they're going to come up on first. McHugh blows it in, he's going to slide job Archerfield. And Archerfield comes back on the bottom, McHugh on the top. Archerfield on the bottom of the racetrack. What a job from Lockie McHugh. And now he has cleared out from Archerfield. He has driven away a good 100 metres in the space of a lap and a half. How much speed has he got on board that high-tech oils number 7?
He is absolutely flying. Archerfield now has to settle for 2nd, and he's got Cody Morosky getting closer lap after lap. Brett Cracksman coming along for the ride as well. The top 4 cars. Forget the leader, he is gone. Fearless McHugh showing him the way around. Oh, we got one around, that's Corbett right in front of the leader. And McHugh does a great job to miss him.
21st in points for Mark, unfortunately. Just couldn't get enough to make the A main. We still have 10 down, 10 to run for McHugh. Archerfield, Morosky, Cracksman, G, Tipman. The top 6 as they come back to green. Archerfield anticipates the start. McHugh gets on it. Morosky looks to slide job Archerfield but doesn't come off. Tipman gets over the cushion, almost costs himself a position. Mitty G hard on the tail tank of Cracksman but loses a couple of lengths as they go through turns 3 and 4. Down the back and McHugh has cleared out once again from Archerfield. Morosky settles down in 3rd spot. Cracksman still in 4th. Tipman under fire from Mal Woods in the Speed Chassis Australia. Boss Hogs 28. In fact, Woods on the inside should get the position away from Tipman. Although Tipman on the high side keeps the pedal down and the momentum as Aaron Kelly's now found a way past Callum Walker. They've both got past Adam Butler.
McHugh has got this thing absolutely rolled at the moment, right up on the top side of the racetrack. Passing cars with ease up the top. Luke Oldfield with no answer at the moment. 5 laps left to run this time by. And Katie Morosky doing a sensational job back there in the top 3. Kratzman and G. That's your top 5. But have a look at him. Fearless McHugh. Just slowing the car down enough in the middle of the racetrack. Not spinning up the tyres. And letting the car do the work. Slide job in front of Corbett. Corbett comes back down underneath. But McHugh will have enough for him. Clears away from him coming out of 3 and 4. Oldfield getting a little bit close, but not close enough. Brake rotor glowing cherry red as they go into turns 1 and 2. Morosky's starting to put in a desperate effort. Gets a little closer to Oldfield coming out of 4, but not close enough that time either. Oldfield doing enough to hang on to second. 1 lap left to run for the leader. As he crosses the stripe, 400 metres, sticks the car down underneath Randy Morgan, doing it in fine style. Lockie McHugh, he will get home for the checker and win the Prelim A-Main for night 1 of the Queensland title. Luke Oldfield home for second from Katie Morosky. Brett Kratzman from Mitchell G, Kevin Tippin, Aaron Kelly, brilliant job to get up the 7th spot. Alan Woods, Callum Walker, Adam Butler, Dave Fanning, Kevin Britton, Tim Farrell, Randy Morgan, Nicky Well, Andrew Corbett, Paul the Rocket Man Rooks, and Brendan Claridge will round them out. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most patient drives I've seen for a long time at Archerfield. Put your hands together for Lockie McHugh. Great drive home for second spot in Luke Oldfield, and rounding out the top 3. Great to have him on the podium, Cody Morosky. Top 3 making their way to victory lane. And Trev, old head on young shoulders, as they say. If you do want to leave, please leave through those gates down the bottom near the toilet area. Also, if you are leaving the grandstand, we want you to leave from behind here at the tower, the gates behind the tower.